Hey hikers, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm the long-haired hiker, and today we are going to be going on a 13k walk, or just over, through Hargate Forest and also the Warren and Broadwater Forest. So it's going to take us down south out of Tunbridge Wells, then around to the west, and then back up in. It was a little bit of a trek to get here on the road. Now we're out into the countryside and forests, and it's just beautiful out here. Loving it already. So we've just come into Hargate Forest, which is managed by the Woodland Trust. It is a historic wood, and back in the day, back in the medieval times, was used for hunting. So what they've done in this forest is they have thinned all the conifers so that the native trees can actually grow here. So you can see as we're walking down here that they have thinned out all these conifers. You can see like they've been stripped back to hopefully encourage all those native trees to grow through. Which is such a good idea. This is actually my first time in Hargate Forest, and it's really pretty. I can't believe I've never been here before. I definitely recommend it. And it's right on the doorstep of Tunbridge Wells as well. This goes down, you can join up to Eridge Park if you keep going south. Or use this as a cut-off. If you are doing the Sussex Circular, you can cut off here, come straight back into Tunbridge Wells, which will cut probably half of the journey off, which is quite a nice little detour back. You can't really see them, but over in the reed area over here, there's loads of dragonflies just flying around like in pairs. I don't know if they're mating, but they're really cool. They're actually quite big as well. Now I'm just following the red line on my route. There is no path, so I'm just going through the little forest area here. Not sure if they're trying to deter you from walking through this area because of the growth of the plants, but I'll be careful where I step. But it is absolutely stunning out here. I love being off of the track and in the woods. I've kind of come back onto the path again, so I'm just going to follow this, keep going south till we get out of Hargate Woods. Going for walks in woods like this in the autumn just makes it so lush. I love all the colours. It's absolutely stunning. Like the floor is just littered with like orange, yellow, and often red as well. It's so vibrant. So just coming out of Hargate Wood, and I'm just walking along the edge of the tree line next to the road. We're going to be heading down this road for a little bit, and then we're going to turn off left. So not the best bit of route, but as long as you're sticking on the right hand side of the road as you're walking down, it's absolutely fine. And you can pick your way through. For the majority of it, I think we can just head along this little bit of tree line. We may have to go on the road for a bit out here though. So yeah, I've just had to cross the road and I'm now walking along the edge. But as you can see, there is quite a lot of room to walk down here. So it's not too bad at all. We're just gonna head down here and then turn left. So this is quite interesting. I'm gonna look into this. So this is the exit where I should have come out of, which states that it is actually a footpath. Now, where I tried to get into this area, it was said private land. It was right next to Fuller's Butchers. And I don't know if it is private or not. And I'm gonna have a look into it, because this is the same area that I tried to get into back there, and it said private, but then this is a public footpath. So I've now made it into Broardwater Warren after a lot of road walking. There's lots of private areas that you can't go through because of nature conservation. It's all about giving the animals back a place to live, I believe, which is lovely, but it means that planned walks you can't actually do. So yeah, I'm probably not gonna put the route up for you guys to follow along, because there's just too much road walking in it and it makes it quite unpleasant and dangerous at times. Just hoping that I don't meet any other private or blocked off pathways that I've planned on this route. I know that the last part of it is the Tunbridge Wells Circular, and that I know you can pass along. So I'm just fingers crossed when I get to the other side of Broadwater that it's all accessible and I'm allowed to just go through. But we'll find out when we get there, won't we? Yep, there's another no access point. So I'm walking down another road. This one's a lot nicer though, it's quieter. The odd car goes past. So I'll basically head down here until I get to the Tunbridge Wells circular route, and that will take me back into Tunbridge Wells. Not the best hike. Nice areas, Broadwater's nice. The Hargate forest was nice, but in between bits, not so great. But I've enjoyed myself. Put a few extra Ks on the route as well, so it's good for training, getting some Ks in the feet. I am now back on the Tunbridge Wells circular. I've got about just over 4K to go. Lots of changing of routes and a few extra Ks in the legs. I did it so you don't have to, but you're welcome. I really love the sound of leaves underfoot. It's really autumn now. Look at that. So many leaves. Such a beautiful time of year. And the best for walking, I think. As long as it's not raining. Well, I don't mind a bit of rain either. If you've got the right clothing, you're all right, aren't you? So just come into Tunbridge Wells Common and the last bit of nature before I hit Tunbridge Wells. So this is the end of my journey. I have done 14.17k. So by the time I get home, it'll probably be closer to 15.5k. So yeah, they're the added extra Ks from the detours that I had to take today, but it made it more interesting. I still enjoyed the hike, but wouldn't recommend doing it as there's a lot of road walking. What I would recommend though is If you're up for just a little walk, a short walk, then head down to Hargate Wood because it's really pretty. Or Broardwater Warren, which is a nature reserve. There's a car park there, you can park up and just go for a walk around it. So definitely worth taking a visit to. I will see you in the next hike. Take care and peace out.